So, what made you decide to dive into the welding?
I mean, what made me is when I was incarcerated
Okay.
or whatever, and I always wanted to, I took a liking to construction work.
Okay.
Feel me? And it's like it's always been a hobby for me. Feel me?
Okay.
So that's what really made me want to get into
Get
it.
to it. Did you meet anybody that said something about weld? Did you hear anything about the money, or did you was just like, man, I just want to try that?
I mean, it was something I wanted to do because I ain't never did it before.
Okay.
So it keep me out of the way of other folks.
Yeah, I get you. So, during this process time, we're about 3 weeks in. How do you feel so far since you've been diving into it? It's a whole new experience.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel good because it's like I ain't never did this before. You feel me? And I know it can get me somewhere in life.
It can get you somewhere.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So it motivates you to come back and keep pushing because you're doing good, fam. You're doing good.
It's like other people around me. You feel me? Other people around motivate me.
Okay.
About the good work they do.
About what they doing.
Yeah.
So you watching y'all, you learning from one another. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So once you get it and you finally graduate, what's some of your plans you want to do first once you get it?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I really want to, go to a business school or whatever and get my business license so I can branch out.
Branch out.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? It's ironic that you say that because I got the trade in prison. So I actually took it in prison. I think I was around 21 when I was able to get into the program. So I took it in prison, and I think at that time it was about a 9 months course in prison, about 9 months to finish it.
But you know,
9 to 14.
When I was incarcerated, they had canceled that program.
Did they? Did they
Yes, sir.
cancel it?
Yes, sir,
Okay.
they canceled it. So therefore,
Just with the whole program.
the
period?
whole welding program, like, cause I tried to get it at the first unit I was at, which was Little Tucker.
Okay.
And the second one was at Varner, but they don't have it no more.
They ain't got that burner no more? What about Lil Tucker? They still got it there? Oh, they took the whole welding program out? Oh, man.
So therefore,
They still got programs, but just not the welding program.
Just not the welding program.
Wow,
That's
that's
why I
messed
had
up.
to, wait till I get out.
Till you got out to get it. So I ended up getting blessed, bro, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I took it in prison, and as soon as I got out of it, my next thing that I wanted to accomplish, I wanted to learn business. So I signed up for business college classes in prison. And I paid my own because you can pay out your pocket. It was just like it wasn't that much. So I took 6 months of business, small business, so I can learn how to set the business up and how to look for the location so I can gain some gain. Because I was on it just like you. I said, man, I need to get this so I can do something with it. But I'm gonna be honest, when I got out, I said, like, I still had the business information, but I still had to get the practical knowledge of doing it. So I got out and got a job, and I'm gonna literally say, like, I can say this. It took me I did 10 years in prison, and I did 10 years on a job. And then once I did, after that 10, about close to 10, then I branched off on my own. I wanted to get at least 10 years experience under my belt at that time, but I didn't know the game that I know now. Honestly, I could have did it in a year. I could have dabbed into it, but I was in a place where it was lack of information. I didn't have the information. The people around me didn't have the information to give me, and all they knew was job. So all I was at the moment, that's it. That was, or I give you a raise. And so, you getting out after that time, you just happy to be free. You just want to enjoy life. You enjoy your woman, that type of stuff.
Yeah, but I was also worried about, like, see, I had the mindset where I want to be in the next 5 years. Or the next 10
And that's
years.
how you got to be. That's how you
So
got to be.
Keep
that.
It's not that, I mean, I came home, I seen my little people, whatever, cool, but it's like, they was on the same stuff.
They was on the same stuff.
When I
get
left,
it. When you left, you're like, nah, y'all doing the same
So
thing.
I can't.
And see, the only good thing that I did, I relocated. I didn't even go back to where I came from. I was in a whole different environment around whole new people and everything.
That's what I should have did.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thankful I did, because if I didn't, I probably would have fell back into a trap.
Right.
No lie, I'm just be honest with you. I probably would have fell back into a trap.
So therefore, that's like, and then it's like, you ask me what I want to really do. I do want to get my business license. I do want to start branching off on my own, but I also want to help fresh people that been incarcerated.
Help them, exactly.
Them, get something going for themselves. Like, like this stuff called rehabilitation.
Yeah, like a rehabilitation type thing. Like once you get out, helping you get ready for the world. Yeah, and honestly, fam, like that's a passion of mine too. So, you know, for me to help you and you to be as young, and how old are you right now?
24 years old.
You 24 years old, fam. Like that's like I remember when I was 24. You know what I'm saying? And so at that time, bro, like with what you got now, you put 10 years, you be 34. You still young.
I'm still young, you know.
You finna change the game, man, by getting it so early, man. So I'm actually happy and enthused to help you because I want to see what you're gonna do with it. You know what I mean? Because that's the whole game. Sometimes we'll get the game and we'll hate that things didn't work out right with us. And we say, you know what? I ain't gonna tell nobody else. I don't want to see him win. I ain't like that, fam. If I might did this, I might give it to you and you take off with it. You might do something I would never even dream about, but I'm not finna hold the information and not give it to you just because I said, well, you know, I didn't make it like that.
And then you see, I'm seeking for this information,
and you want it, yeah. I got to give it to you, man. That's you know, I got the 8 and assist. I got to. I got to.
If I was BSing with it,
yeah, that was a different thing.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
You know, and I always tell people that come in the program, if you want it, I'm gonna give it to you. It's like a buffet. I'm gonna have something for everybody. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna come to you and give you some silverware and a plate. You're gonna have to go get your plate and your silverware and pick up the meal yourself.
What's the old saying they say, you can lead a horse to the water, but
you can't make him drink, fam. You can't make him drink. So I'm glad, family, that you drinking. That you wanted the water, I'm providing the water, and you thirsty. You get it. So as long as you want it, fam, I believe this. I'm not even gonna say the sky's the limit because they're already on Mars. You hear me? You can go anywhere with this. You can go anywhere with it. Anywhere, man. So the main thing to do, fam, I want to tell you is just to keep an open mind and learn everything. And if you don't know something, don't be afraid to ask because you know that might just be the key you need to get you over the hump. You don't know, you don't know.
Don't get fed.
You ain't gonna get fed, bro. So if you don't know, just ask, hey man, what about this? What about that? And I'm gonna give it to you my best way because I want to see you use it and do something with it that maybe I couldn't do with it. I'm fine with it. Like it's okay because we learn. You know, the more you learn, the more you realize. Sometimes we're just in a relay. You know, and I came way before you came, but now I'm getting close to you. I got to give you the baton. I can't hate it just because my time about to run out. I'm gonna drop the baton and not pass it. I got to pass it, man.
Keep going.
I got to keep it going. So my goal is to give it to you now because what you're gonna do with it is gonna be unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do something that's gonna be way bigger than what I could expect because you already got the drive. And to be honest, you in a mind state that I wasn't in at that time. You see what I'm saying? So you already advanced, bro.
See, but
you just need the information.
With me, like I was raised around like older individuals,
so that helps you out too. So you got the game good. That's good. It was feeding you.
Yeah,
that's good.
And I was sitting down watching everything, and certain things I ain't like, certain things I did. So certain things I took heed to, and certain things like
you kicked out. And you know, I get it because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get the information, say, okay, I can use this. I'm gonna keep this. That right there, that's some BS. I'm gonna throw that out. I don't even want that.
Real talk.
And that's how you gotta do it. It ain't gonna get me nowhere. You know what I mean? It's gonna get me just like it got them. And I ain't trying to go down the path they went to.
And I ain't nowhere.
Because fam, I'm gonna be honest with you. Before we leave, I always like to tell people that if you do the same thing, but you expecting something different, that's the definition of insanity. So you got to switch it up.
Right,
if it ain't working, switch it up. So honestly, you're doing the best thing you can do by changing your life and getting your direction by investing into this 16-week program because I'm knowing from here, you finna go, fam. You finna go. So just keep on it, fam, and keep getting your hog on it. You good.
Yes, sir.
Just be blessed, bro.